I was recently talking with a friend who doesn't work in tech, but wants to work in tech. He doesn't know where to start though, and he doesn't want to learn how to code. And I explained to him that honestly, you don't need to know how to code to make a good living and work in tech. So then we brainstormed a little bit and researched some jobs that would fit, that are non-technical, non-coding jobs. I then started to realize that honestly, more people need this information. There's a lot of people out there who don't necessarily want to learn how to code or want to learn certain technical skills, but they still want to work in tech because they want to make a good living and have good work-life balance and so many other things that you get from working in tech. And that's totally fair. So today, let's talk about some high-paying, no-code jobs that nobody seems to be talking about. Before we jump in, hey everyone, my name is Dylan. In 2020, when the pandemic hit, I began teaching myself how to code. About a year and a half into my journey, things finally started to come together for me to where I was getting some interviews and some job offers with some really cool companies, one of which is the startup that I work for full-time today as a programmer. It's been over 2 years since my journey has begun and my life has completely changed. On my channel, I talk about the countless lessons that I've learned along the way. So if you're new, kick back, enjoy the ride, and hit that subscribe button. Let's jump in. I'm gonna first start out by saying that anything in customer success right now is high. I currently work in customer success as a programmer, but there's a ton of jobs in customer success that are non-technical roles and you can still do really well. So some of the jobs that I'm gonna mention today are CS jobs, one of which is the account manager job. The account manager role is a really cool job because it's people facing. You get to work on some really interesting projects and manage those projects. You definitely need a high level product understanding. And I think one of the coolest parts of the role is that you get to talk with your team, so like internally facing, and you're also able to talk with the client. So you get to build a lot of different skills that I think is transferable in a lot of different industries, even outside of tech. I looked up the mean salary for this role in the United States and it's sitting at around $95,000 a year, which is an amazing salary. Okay, so the next job that we're gonna talk about is the business consultant role, otherwise known as a business analyst role. You might see that. This is a cool role because you get to talk with a lot of people, again, internally and externally. The main focus of this role is like data analysis. So analyzing different data points and different metrics and helping to visualize them for the client. This role also involves some platform enablement. So teaching clients on how to use the software that you are selling. And then again, a lot of it has to do with fostering these relationships with the client, relationship building. It's definitely a client-facing role, which is great. You don't need to know how to code to be a business analyst or business consultant. And the mean salary in the United States for this role is about $88,000. The next role is the account executive role. You'll definitely need to have a high-level product understanding because you're going to be engaging with customers and selling the product as an account executive. A lot of times you're going to have sales development reps working under you or within your territory. It's great because you can learn to manage different people in the role and also talk with clients. This is a cool role because a lot of times companies will offer the standard base salary plus a variable based on your performance. The mean salary in the United States for the account executive role is at about $102,000. Really solid role if you're looking to break into tech sales. The next role is the project manager role. This has become way more popular more recently. In tech, as a project manager, you are overseeing the technical deliverables of a project timeline and its requirements. You get to use a lot of different tools like Asana, Notion, Salesforce. Average salary for this job in the United States is about $84,000, but I have definitely seen it go up to closer to $150K just based on your level of experience. The last role that we're going to talk about today is the growth marketing manager role. This is a cool role because you're developing new strategies to acquire and retain customers. It's heavily creative, relies a lot on your marketing skills and knowledge. A lot of times you're owning some really cool, marketing avenues and channels like TikTok and Instagram, social media things. I have a buddy who does this and he absolutely loves the role. He has a lot of autonomy and he gets to own a lot of parts of the marketing and creative process. You get to really dive in and help the company grow through organic marketing. The medium salary for this role in the United States is sitting at about $129K. So these are some really cool, high paying, no code, non-technical jobs that I feel like not enough people are talking about right now. If you're interested in breaking into tech and you don't really want to get technical and learn some of those skills, you can still make a great livable pay, get some great benefits and work for an awesome company. These roles are definitely within reach. And I encourage, honestly, anybody to apply to them. When I was coming up for the concept of this video, I was really thinking like what would help people, especially those people who aren't really necessarily trying to get technical, but they still want to work in tech and make a good living. So I'm hoping that through this video, I was able to help you out. If so, make sure to give this video a like and subscribe. And as always, feel free to drop a comment below. I love engaging and interacting with the community. Thanks again for stopping by. Until next time, peace.